Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Lauren Sizzle, and you are now tuned in to one of the hottest talk shows in the nation. We Talk Weekly's After the Talk.
I'm Classy Lady Sparkle. You want to binge listen to our shows? Follow the We Talk Weekly's podcast on iHeartRadio, iTunes, and Spreaker.
What up, folks? It's your boy, Charles Gregory. Make sure to follow us on all our socials at We Talk Weekly.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, Lily. So make sure you keep it locked to We Talk Weekly on
106.5 FM.
Today we have the official celebrity boxing Never Quit, Never Surrender, Damon Feldman. Damon Feldman is regarded as the pioneer of modern-day celebrity boxing entertainment, founding official celebrity boxing back in 2003. Feldman is the son of a renowned champion boxer trainer, Marty Feldman, and was himself an undefeated middleweight contender. Y'all already know what to do. Let's give a warm We Talk Weekly welcome to Mr. Damon Feldman.
Hey.
Thank you.
There we go. There we go. How are you, my friend? How are you, my
man,
friend?
I'm doing great. It's great to be back. It was like crazy. I was just looking. It was like almost 5 years ago I came into this interview.
Yeah, man.
5 years. Wow. It's crazy.
Wow, 5 years. It doesn't seem like 5 years, though. A little bit of time, but, I see you all the time, doing what you do. Yeah, for
He's
sure.
aging backwards, though.
Yeah.
He look younger now than he did then.
I'm trying to stay in shape. I got to look good, if I come in and see you beautiful women.
Yeah.
No doubt, no doubt. So, We Talk Weekly. Let's talk a little bit about, because a lot of people I'm sure is wondering, why you're here and pretty much the connection. So let's take a little, bring them up to speed. Let's take a little walk through memory lane. Why don't you tell all of our viewers and everything, how did we meet that whole
Well, it's really crazy because we're at right now. It's like I was sitting at that restaurant, Panera in Havertown, Pennsylvania. And I was just sitting there. I was like, man, this dude's unbelievable. Like, what's he doing? He's like,
appreciate that.
And I was like, hey, my man, I was just curious. Like, what do you do with your computer? He's like, no, I'm a podcaster, blah, blah, blah. I said, podcast? Damn, that's crazy. And we started talking, kicked it off. Next thing I know, I was on your show.
That's right.
And here we are.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, really amazing. And what's really cool to see you guys, like, I know you guys are going to hit this big. Like, since I've seen you, I've been on Wendy Williams, Howard Stern, every media around. And it's my man Champ and Josh here. It's really cool.
Shout out to them.
These guys I've known for years. But really, it's just like watching your show grow too. Like it's like
for sure.
I can't wait to that day you're on. Like you're gonna take over the new TMZ or Wendy's out, so it's your turn now. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that because we got a little history with TMZ, but TMZ happened to be a huge supporter of you guys, in which I have been noticing. How did that relationship, happen with you guys?
Just the crazy fights I've done. They've always covered it. It's funny because me and Champ used to talk about it too, and Ryan Banks, and how I always would come up with publicity stunts to get it going. And now they're covering everything I do. It's really crazy now, but it's pretty interesting, and it's great for the company and business. And yeah, man, I'm blessed. Really am blessed to be able to be in a position right now. And it took, never quit, never surrender. And it was just, this road, since I seen you guys last, like, if you had told me I was going to be here, I would probably say, yeah, I'm going to be there. Because, 7 years ago, I hit the brick wall. I was in jail practicing what I'm doing right now. How's that? You know what I mean? So,
You know what? And I just want to touch a little bit on that because I don't think people know the length, the strides that you made from that. And I think you deserve your flowers, man, because I mean, when we first met, that was one of the times that you were rumbling, and physically and mentally, and
yes,
I have
absolutely.
seen that growth, and I've seen you just kind of lighten up and been fighting and been doing great things for like the community. So I just want to give you your flowers for that. How was that, that growth? How was that, that feeling right now to say that, you're doing better and that emotion from there? Yeah.
Well, man, when I hit that brick wall, like I would practice things, and I was so focused, determined to get out of. I was only in jail for a year because it was a stupid mistake drinking. I've been a drink 7 years now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, and I'll never drink again, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I really, thank you.
Yeah, you need that.
And
yeah.
I really believe, you know, God's given me the breaks. You know what I mean? Because when I hit that brick wall, and my son's grandmom sent me a picture of him at his awards banquet, I wasn't able to be there. That was game changer. Honestly, man, that was game changer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And I had to go through those days, and it was therapy. It was make me everything I've been through. You know, and Frank the Animal Fletcher, Anthony Two Gun Fletcher raised me, and you know, the boxing world raised me. Really, you know what I mean? Like when I was in North Philly, I knew a champion down there, and you know, just. Boxing, it means, and that's why they're here, because they mean a lot. These guys have been in my career a lot. They were actually going out afterwards to watch a fight, but honestly, you guys mean a lot to me too. Because honestly, I don't really like doing too many shows now. Like, but this isn't just a show. This is like family here. You know what I mean? And you know, a lot of people don't understand, you know, what people go through in life, and you know, you guys gave me the chance. Like, you know, 5 years ago, you gave me a chance to come on. And no one else did, you know, and that's why I will always come back for you, no matter what I do. Hopefully, God keeps blessing me, and bigger things, you know. And you people are like, you're my family, you know. Man, I really like when I come in here. It's like, you know, it's just crazy, you know. And Lauren's always been really cool, and you know, I know we touch base here and there, and you, man. I mean, honestly, like watching you at that. Panera Bread and just watching, man, you were so like, it was like a scientist, man. This guy was there with his computer, doing everything, and you're still at it, and I know this thing's gonna blow. I think you guys need an agent to take this thing to another level. Really, I mean, honestly, like you guys have something here big.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Well, we in pocket with you now, so you know we're gonna.
We've always been together, man.
No doubt. We're gonna make sure we pull you out a little bit. And, we just appreciate you coming down because we see what you're doing, and it's huge, man.
I didn't do it on my own. You know what I mean? Like I did. It was me, celebrity boxing.
Right.
But everybody, even there was a room, and then people.
So let's get on their flowers. Why don't you talk a little bit about your team and, those who've been helping you,
Absolutely. I mean, I had guys, that we're not even together anymore, but we're still, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? So I always got to, if it didn't work out and there's disputes, investors to people, it doesn't matter. I had to keep fighting. If it didn't work out with them, I got to keep fighting. But I always have to remember where I came from. A lot of people don't do that, and I know that for a fact. You know what I mean? And I know that you live one life, and listen, it's over. It can over fast. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you got to be proud of yourself, and you got to love life. I'm a big self-love, self-care person, but I also have respect for other people. It's funny because I didn't know he was going to come here, but see this guy right here? Honestly, like, we were having a talk, and he loves giving me lectures. And he's one of those guys that, he just, he's a great father and just a great business guy. And I always listen to the guy. And, he's like one of those guys, I don't know, I just love him like a brother. And Josh, too, they're nice guys. And it's just, life is like, you got to be humble. You know what I mean? One thing about life is, you got to be humble. You got to take care of the people to help you, and you really just got to keep fighting. Like, it doesn't matter who says no. I now post things on social media because I want people to talk stupid stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I love it though. You know what I mean? Like, if they're not, I gotta, like, I just want to, but I want to, like, make everybody know that I don't care skin color, who they are, what they are. Bottom line is, no matter what you want in life, if you keep fighting, you're gonna get it. You're gonna take those black guys, and no matter, like, I have kids, they're at that age, 17 and 21. They don't want to listen. I'm dad, man. Oh, dad, shut up, man. But the bottom line is, the thing is, like, I'm a lecturer now. You know what I mean? I'm a lecturer that I never thought I'd be a lecturer, and now I'm lecturing. But I want to lecture people because. I've been there, like, no matter what, I've been there, man.
That's right.
The brick walls, but the good stuff too, man. You know, and I appreciate everybody's been part of my life and team, good, bad. Because if it was bad, it was good at one time.
Yeah.
I can't, talk bad. So
No, because I think what's great about that is that you have a true story to tell, and I want to, especially the guys that's around. I really feel that he needs to start working on his book.
well, I have a book. I have a book.
No, this whole kind of like trajectory of celebrity boxing, where it came from, everything that's happening, and a documentary too, man. Because what you're doing is really huge. And I remember us having a conversation, and you were talking about this a while ago, right?
Yep.
And I see it, and it's like, wow, it's here, it's here, right? And I love what you're doing, and your kids. They just got, they don't listen to dad. Come on, Dad, what do you know?
No,
it's like, I know it all. I've been there, right?
No, man. I told the champ about that too a couple of days ago. Like, my son, man, he ripped his shoulder. He was such a football guy, but still, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Dad, shut that bullying. Okay. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You know what I mean? So
That motivation it matters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, and we don't have to go in depth about it, but one of your celebrity boxers probably didn't have the support or village in regards to, suicide or, and that is what you need. You need these type of support and brother and sisterhood.
Yes.
To lift you up for those times.
Absolutely. And, depression hit me hard, and I didn't know what I was going through at the time. I was drinking, stupid mistake. I didn't know I was depressed till I woke up in jail.
Right.
When I woke up in jail, I was like, holy shit. Oh, excuse me. Can I curse on here?
No.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to curse. So I was like, holy no. And I was like, I really messed up, you know what I mean? But it's crazy because when I went into that position, and when I was here 5 years ago, I wasn't able to say that because I didn't really know. It was too early.
Yeah.
When I went in there depressed, and I came out so motivated, determined. Like, people couldn't talk to me. I was just tunnel vision. Don't bother me right now. I'm focused. I got to make this happen. You know what I mean? So
yeah, no doubt. If you're just tuning in, you're watching We Talk Weeklies After the Talk on WPPMLP Philadelphia 106.5 FM, and we have someone with whom we have a tremendous amount of respect for, CEO, founder, Celebrity Boxing, which we are ecstatic, and also a friend to the show. And I want to shout out a couple people. Johnny Knuckles said, "Let's go." He's watching.
Yeah.
He said,
"Let's go." I know that guy. He always wants to fight.
Donnie Hall said, "Hello from the DMB Hall, the People Show." Shout out.
He's a good podcaster too.
No doubt. So I'm gonna jump right into. Let's talk. So I wanted to walk people through kind of like the story, right? How you begin. Let's talk about, because I know some people don't really know. Let's talk about the idea.
Yeah.
And how did celebrity boxing come to light? Yeah.
Well, it came. I was a fighter. I was 9-0. Got injured outside the ring, and I was like, damn, man, I didn't. What am I gonna do next? I had no clue. All I knew was boxing. Like, I used to show up at college and sleep in my car. I would never even go to college. But it just came up. I was just doing a radio interview on Q102 radio, and we're talking. I was like, you know what? I asked the radio guy. I was like, Diego Ramos. I was like, would you ever step in it? What do you think about doing a celebrity boxing match? I have no clue what made me say celebrity boxing, but I said it. He's like, yeah. I was like, who would you want to take on? He's like, man, I'm going to fight the weatherman, John Bolaris, right? I was like, wow. And when he said that, I was like, what? I was like, okay, let me try it. So I actually called Bolaris, left a message. He called me back within an hour. The fight was made right to the Valley Forge Convention Center. And after that, I was like, damn, well, that's done. What do I do? 2 weeks after that, I got a call from Sandy Grossman from Dick Clark Productions, God rest his soul. And, Fox, Fox had me down, and we had a meeting. Again, I was a young guy. I was like, I didn't know clue, man. I'm trying to live the life. I didn't know business, understand equity or anything. Bottom line is I got the opportunity to have my events with them as an advisor. They paid me a good amount of money, but it wasn't mine, so I didn't care. But because I didn't know, I was like. Then after that was done, couple of actors got hurt because they didn't, know what was going on. The company didn't. So after Fox had the 2 events, I just kept it going. I had Bernard Hopkins. I had him do a celebrity boxing exhibition at the Wachovia Spectrum back in 2003 after he beat Trinidad. And then I got Danny Bonaducci. Then I had Tanya Harding. Then it just started rolling, man. And Rodney King. Rodney King lived with me for 4 months. Wow. And it's crazy because Rodney King was alive right now, man. That guy be making millions. And he was a great guy, man. He was we were brothers. That's all there was to it. And it's just crazy, man. I couldn't even know how to write what I went through in my life and who I've met and what life is, man. Like, life is a great thing. And when people are down, I want to fight for them. Like, I want to tell you, come on, man. Listen, wake up, man. You could make this happen. So that's that's how I started celebrity boxing.
So it has started to. It's like this new energy around it, and and do you attribute that to like the UFC and what do you attribute the newfound kind of like energy based around it? Yeah.
Well, Jake Paul is if it wasn't for him, I think he was a big deal. Yeah. So what happened was how it reinvented was when I did the Lamar Odom Aaron Carter fight. And it's funny, I was just because the press conference was a couple blocks away. And I was like, damn. Yeah. I just drove by and I was like, wow, man. Because I remember those days, man. It was like 2 years ago, and it was awesome. God rest
in peace.
Carter died. God rest his soul, man. But during that pandemic, Tyson fought Jones, and it just blew up, man. Like I don't know how to say it. Like I ended up hooking up with Lamar Odom, and I hooked up. I was like, who's he gonna fight? I was like, man, I have Aaron Carter. It was a total mismatch, but I was like, they're 2 pretty good names, so I was let them fight. They both accepted. I was like, holy girl, I think I have a. I don't know. It was crazy. So bottom line is, we got that together. Thanks to Ryan Banks because he did help me out get a investor, and when the investors came on board, and thanks to them, Haroon, Micah, I got to say the name, Haroon and Micah. They were a big part of.
Oh, there you go. Give them the flowers. There you go. That's good.
No, well, here's the thing. The truth. The truth is. The truth is. No, Ryan Banks helped me get Haroon and Micah as the investors, and from there, we were able to do one fight. It didn't work out after that, but listen, if it wasn't for them, I would have probably pulled it off, but they made it a lot easier. You know what I mean? Then from there, I ended up doing Roy Jones Jr.'s Metaverse match.
Yeah, and I want to stop. All right, so no, finish that, and then we'll jump back there because I want to talk about that.
It actually gets better after that. So I ended up doing, I got Flavor Flav on board as the ring announcer. I started doing. Then I had Albie Shore do a celebrity boxing match, and that was like, I was a big fan. Albie Shore, thanks to Alize and all. Then we, Black China. I just talked to her the other day, but she was big, and it was just really crazy. Like now, it's like I'm the guy. No matter what, who brings out the other celebrity fights, it always falls back to me because one thing you can't buy in life is experience. And a lot of these guys do it, and it flops every time. Last night in Miami flopped. It's just about having that vision, determination.
Yeah, it's that brand too.
Yeah.
You can't take away from the brand.
Badass, man. I'll be honest with you. It really is now.
Yeah, for sure. Wonderful brand. Now I want to just backtrack because I want to talk about the celebrity boxing, Roy Jones in the metaverse. Yeah. How did that become? Because one thing that we talk about, because we're really big in Web3, right? Really? NFTs and all that, which I think, that might be something to talk about, But in any event, how did that come together, and whose idea was to do something like that within the metaverse? Yeah.
At the time, I was involved with a guy who was sponsoring my fights, and Bitcoin Rodney, and he was like this big crypto guy, and crypto got messed up. So we were going to do the match, then all of a sudden crypto crashed, and I was like, and everybody's like, oh man, I don't know, who am I going to get invested? I was like, oh my God, I have this fight put together. I put Roy Jones Jr., boxing legend, versus NDO champ, a huge superstar in the internet. I was like, man, I got something huge here. But so we got it together, put it together. So I did it all in real life, the press conferences, kickoffs, and then they ended up doing it. I was working with a company overseas, so that was pretty much the problem. putting it together. You know, it just never ran in the metaverse. It ran on pay-per-view TV. But I really think 10 years down the road, this thing's gonna be worth big. I have it. I own it. It's in the pack. You know what I mean? All my fights. And it was an interesting battle though, man. They do box. It was in the studio, and they just put the arena all around it. It was really cool, man, because we did it in Miami. The press conference, and remember that press conference was cool, right? It was we did it in Miami. I was like, I honestly, man, because I love Miami. We did a lot of flights, and I went up to Miami, and I was like, I was just looking around, and I saw him too. I was like, this is no joke, man. Like this is big, but it didn't do what we expected. But you know what? It was an experience. I promoted Roy Jones Jr.'s last match.
Right.
So we can say that. You know what I mean? And you know, and it just opened doors, man. I'm a solid brand right now. You know, I made this thing happen, and you know, again, thanks to a lot of people, but celebrity boxing's big, man. It's a name now. It's a thing. It's like we took over boxing. Nobody wants to see 12-round fights anymore. They want to see three-round battles. And I have a lot coming up, a lot in the works. My mind never stops. I wake up during the night, walk downstairs. Sometimes I just got to walk around my house. I'm like, am I really thinking all this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I go a little crazy. Like, I'm like, am I all right? Like, I start looking out the window, and I'm like, and I pray to God all the time. I mean, I'm very spiritual, man. And like, I really do have to. Like, I'm not a religious guy, but I'm very spiritual. And, you know, I look out there in the night. You know, it's like 4 in the morning. I'm looking out, and I'm just praying. You know, I'm Jewish, but I still pray. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And I pray, and I was like, damn, man, like, thank you, God. Like, I'm really looking at it, because I swear to you guys, when I was in jail, like, I was like, I'm gonna make this work. I mean, I felt like I was like, I'm here for a reason. You know what I mean? I was helping people at reason. I used to act like the announcer announced me and be like, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Celebrity Boxing's Damon. And I used to be like this in jail. I mean, nobody would mess with me in jail. You know, they knew I was a crazy guy. But I was like, I'm gonna make this happen. Like, I swear to you guys. And I didn't have the energy when I saw you last time, because I was just like, I hope I can make it happen. Now, you know what I mean? But now I made it happen a little bit, and doing that, man, it was just like in jail. Like, now I'm like, I hate to say this to my kids, like, yeah, jail made me, but because I don't want to see them in jail, and I get nervous. My daughter's out drinking. You know, I don't want to do this shit. You know, but I get nervous. But yeah, man, it was like jail. Like, it did something for me, man. It just made me something I'm not proud of I was involved with, you know, but it made me successful. Like, it made me a man. It made me know that I got to be a father too. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it's like a reboot. You know, it gave you a little reboot.
Yeah, no joke.
Absolutely. Yeah. Sit down, like he does. You say, little sit down, right?
That's my lecture right there. I'm gonna hear it after this. I know.
He always underplay himself. Right? We talk about that metaverse. He made history.
No, 100%. And I think that's why I wanted to revisit that, because I don't think because we're in we talk weeklies in the metaverse. We have
I told you about that, really.
So we have a huge kind of like
awesome.
So go make sure you go to the metaverse, see as We Talk Weekly. Go to our front page, and you can see We Talk Weekly in the metaverse.
You know what's funny about you? Man, you were probably building that metaverse when I saw you at Panera Bread 5 years ago. You were probably building that. It's crazy.
You know, we working hard. But you know, I do want you to because I want you to embrace your what they call it. Embrace your worthiness.
Yeah.
You know, you're worthy to accept that. I want you to sit in that, and it's because it's yours.
Yeah. Well, you know, listen, I built this. I made it. I'm a proven fact that you can make it without college, and you know, and be a guy whose mom was a quadriplegic in a wheelchair. 2 African American guys raising. Like, I have a crazy story. Like. Like, I'm being honest here. Like, I'm half black.
Real.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not being a weirdo.
That's real. Yeah.
I love the black community. The black community. The black community is my life. They're my family.
That's right.
Black people have done more for me than white people. I'll be honest with you. You know, like, and they were. If it wasn't for Frank the Animal Fletcher and Anthony Two Gun Fletcher, because last time I was here, we were trying to get him out of jail. Now he's out of jail. You know what I mean? Thank God. And Frank's not doing well, but man, it's just, I look back and I'm like, man, I just, it's stunning to understand that, I made celebrity boxing into a worldwide name. You know what I mean? It's like, and nobody knew it's, now everybody's like, oh, why did a celebrity? Okay, you did a celebrity, nobody heard about it. Okay, that's good, my man. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate you. But no matter what, they're coming to me. You know what I mean? So no matter what. But, no, but just the whole life journeys and what I want to tell people is like, making your dreams come true. Like the people I hang with are people I known him 10 years. He fought for me several times. He was on the TV show Real World. That's right. Champ, I known him for years. You know what I mean? He ended up calling me. Me and him always joke around, but we're going out tonight to watch the fight. Just the people around you got to be, have the right people with you. Like just the people that really care and love you no matter what. And the bottom line is it doesn't matter who's around you. It's going to come down to you. When you start blaming other people for your mistakes or blaming other people because of this, I couldn't do it. It's your fault. That's all there is to it. Then don't be around them, You're the only one that can make yourself win, and you're the only one that can make yourself fail. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, fantastic.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
If you had to come out on a song for your next fight.
Song?
Song. Whatever song. What song would that be?
I can't believe you're saying this. I swear, I just spit a rap out this week. I swear to you. And I didn't want to say this guy. See that guy? He told me I shouldn't do it. And a few others said, don't do it.
And here it is. So this is confirmation that
this guy Herb Middleton, he's a producer. So I'm involved with the Roy Jones' new song coming out. It's about celebrity boxing, though. Yeah.
Wow. That would be your song that you come out on.
You know what? And you know what? Never Quit, Never Surrender is a song that if you're saying that, like I just told you my thing, a song that I want for people's lives is Never Quit, Never Surrender. I really want to tell people because there's people like you're a pretty woman, right? You're smiling. You might be hurting behind it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
you're real tough.
This guy, depression. You know what I mean? He went through a lot. His twins. He went through drug stuff. He's rehabilitating. He's been clean 5 years. So I'm giving him a shot. But if he messes up, you're not hanging with me anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm giving him a shot to be part of the celebrity boxing announcing. He has this little celebrity behind him. He's on the show. That being said,
everybody you meet is going through something you know nothing about.
Absolutely.
So just gotta, keep that in consideration.
For sure. So I want to talk a little bit about, what gets you up every day? What is that? That motivation, that energy that gets you up every day to do what you do and support so many people. Because even the first time I met you, I mean, we had discussions and you were already talking about the people that you, big up and support. And, that's a quality that a lot of people don't have, especially when you reach, a milestone that you have reached. So I want to know what got you there. What empowers you to do that?
Honestly, I'm a humble guy, but it was, what gets me up every morning is my children. You know what I mean? Like I want to I want to be the dad that makes them understand you can't mess around in life. Right. That's my thing. And just motivation wise, listen, I wake up some days and I'll drive my son to school and there's tears coming out of my eyes. You know what I mean? I'm just like,
grateful.
I'm like, but I'm grateful for this and I'm praying. I'm like, man, I hope I'm not messing up. I hope, man, I got to make this happen, man. I got to do this. And then I get motivated then when I feel down about myself, then I look at myself, I'm like, are you kidding me, man? I'm able to walk. I'm in great shape. I train. And there's people who can't walk. I was like, come on, stop. Yeah. And I work harder. And then I end up having a great day, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. One of the things that you do on your show is you talk a little bit about, or something that you're doing now is you're encouraging people to come up and say who they want to box, who they want to fight, right? How did that come about? And you came out recently and said that you wanted to bring somebody out. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Damon Dash made me say that. So. Yeah, Damon Dash. I'm going to see, we're going to the fight next week. But Damon Dash wanted me to call out Oscar De La Hoya because he wanted to call Roy Jones out. Jones said no. So we're going to do this double fight on his network, American New Network. And it was pretty interesting, man.
So it was the Golden Boy against.
Me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Now we were. Well, I just called him out. He follows me on social, but look, he got hands though. Like, listen, I got hands though too, and Champ knows. But it would be the determination. Like, we're around the same age, but like, it makes me more motivated knowing. You know, I think because he took a lot of beatings. I was 9-0. I stopped. So let's get it. Let's make it happen.
I was ready to see it.
Absolutely. And I'm tight with Hopkins. Like, you know, I know that body shot he dropped him with. You know what I mean? So, but I just wanted to go back on that as far as like what gets me up every day. Oh, the challenge. I'm sorry, you said the challenge. Yeah, it's just something I always wanted to play with. And you know, Trizzy the Mouth, he's a good guy. He films it for us, and we're trying it out, man. You know, the whole thing in life, you gotta keep throwing things up against the wall, see what sticks, but keep your motivation. Like, I'm focused on celebrity boxing, but I'm trying these other things to add because I'm becoming a media company now. You know what I mean? And that's the whole thing. And then, you know, I'm really looking to sell this company for $100 million, man. That's my goal. You know what I mean? I know people laugh at it. Remember, hey, Champ, remember? Hey, listen, people will laugh at me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. It's up to me. I got to make that happen, no matter what. I got to make it happen.
Yeah. Well, when you make that happen, come sign. We Talk Weekly.
Yo, listen. We're already locked in, man.
No doubt. Yeah. So since we're on there, like, what's next for, you know, celebrity boxing and some of the things that you're doing, and you know, what is the legacy that you want to leave?
Honestly, man, like, I want to. My whole goal was to be world champion. That's all I ever thought about when I was a kid at Champs Gym, North Philly, getting up those steps. I just wanted to be a world champion.
Champ, South Philly, right? No, North Philly champs. Yeah.
Hopkins, Champ, everybody.
20. No, for sure.
All I ever wanted to do. I mean, I just want to be like, I used to 24/7 think about boxing. Like, I dated women when I was like 20 years old. You know what I mean? I wanted to be world champion. Yeah. And I hit that brick wall, man. I got hurt. I slipped off a brick wall. I actually did slip off a curb and messed my neck up. Right. And I just got into like hanging out, and I lost interest. I mean, my dad used to fight, you know, and I just lost the interest. And I don't know, man. It was tough, you know. And but who knows?
Yeah. So what's next?
Right now, we're, you know, I have to get looking for the business people, like the right business people to get on board and, you know, take a shot with me. I'm so experienced right now with this. Like, I even know business pretty good, you know, and I'm just hoping I get the right business people on board and use all my connections. Yeah. Damon Dash, he's going to be involved with our new music fight night with Ramos Million, Hot Music 365, and we're doing. Basically, they're going to battle each other in the ring, like against each other. We're actually doing a couple things out here. You guys should come out.
Yeah, we're there.
It's going to be a craft hall in Philly. And, you know, we're just going to try to, we're giving artists their opportunity to perform against each other in a ring, like a boxing match. Yeah. It's really interesting. I came up, again, when I was asleep and thought about that. So.
That's dope. We'll love that. Let us come in, you know, we'll do something out there, you know, and do our little thing. We'll do what we do, right? Yep. And so I just want to thank you, man, and even giving let's give some you know, some props to you guys over here. You know, I would love to hear, you know, a little bit about your story. Y'all came in, and you know, I appreciate you supporting this young man over here. You know, he got a dynamic story, and so we'll start with you since you got the mic. Let's start with you, my friend.
Okay. Well, first of all, thanks for having us. Thanks for having me. And then Damon is one guy that I've always not only looked up to, but has always been an inspiration, you know. We met, Damon, it's been way longer than 10 years, brother. We've had 10 years. We don't want to tell our real age. But yeah, it's so I'm somebody that comes from South Philadelphia, born and raised, grew up boxing. My father was actually a Golden Glove boxer. Wow. And for me,
hold that thought real quick, because we at the top of the hour. This is We Talk Weeklies After the Talk on WPPM-LP Philadelphia 106.5 FM. We Talk Weeklies After the Talk with your boy Charles Gregory and a beautiful
Lauren Sizzle.
And a beautiful we're in here, and we have someone with whom we have a tremendous amount of respect for, CEO, founder, celebrity boxing, and we're just getting into it, my friend. Holla.
So I go by the franchise, Josh Jones Cologne. I come from South Philadelphia, born and raised. My father was a Golden Glove boxer. My mother was actually a Golden Glove boxer, but it was outside the ring. You know, it's probably one of the toughest women I've ever met in my life. She taught me how to fight. Actually, before my father did, he came in and perfected the mold. But I met Damon when I actually came off of the 23rd season of the Real World DC, which was on MTV. Damon was getting a lot of actors and also reality stars to fight each other. And create these matches locally between people. So what we did was he saw the opportunity, and I told him my story, and he was like, "I really love your story, man. We really gotta connect and maybe get you in the ring." And I winded up being on a card with one of the girls from the Jersey Shore, and I broke Snooki's boyfriend's ribs. It was a really good time, and from there on out, it's been nothing but connections and being plugged in through celebrity boxing. Like I found somewhere I could shine again. There you go. You know, I found somewhere that believed in me, that gave me that second chance. And then I had my ups and downs, my turmoils in life. And growing up in the city, it isn't easy. I have scars on my forehead to prove it, and it's not even. It's no joke. Me personally, I shouldn't be here anymore. But through the grace of God only, and I have it tattooed on my chest, saved by grace right there, and I'm still here for a reason, and Damon helped me believe in that reason. And not only do we fight for life in that ring, but we fight for life every day. And somebody with the redemption that this man has can spread the story and give it to somebody else, and that's what it's all about, really.
No doubt. See, that's why I said, give him his flowers. You know, that's one. I mean, we're big with allowing people to, because what happens, especially as it relates to media, right? One thing that we're really big on is media literacy, right? And so we know that oftentimes a lot of the visuals and the messages that go out there are always negative. That's what they want to point the fingers to. They never want to give the flowers. They never want to amplify certain voices of change, right? And so we talk about civic change, and we have to, uplift when it's necessary to uplift, because it's someone that's sharing a story that's very similar to yours that needs to hear and have people around them like Damon. Which is another reason why we say you're always a friend to the show, which he becomes a friend, right?
Exactly.
And so kudos to you, and you keep fighting a good fight.
For sure, thank you. And this is the man that helps me fight the good fight, literally inside and outside of the ring. He's not only a mentor for me getting in there, but I fought Chris Rock's brother because of Damon.
Tell that story. So remember, so we got to tell that story real fast.
This is no lie.
So this is no BS. TMZ was over this.
All over.
So I was like, I got to jump on. I think Cherry was that. Everybody's jumping on me. I was like, damn, man, how am I got to make this happen, right? So I couldn't make it happen, but I got in touch with Kenny Rock, and Kenny was like, yeah, I'll down to do it. I was like, well, who's going to represent Will Smith? I got Philly's Own reality show.
Right
and he was
right here.
My man was featured on TMZ with that too. So.
Yeah. It was a good time.
He almost knocked Rock out.
No, I did not. I put him down twice. I put him down twice. They said it was a technicality, and they're going to disqualify me. They were going to disqualify me. I was like, these bougie Florida rules? Are you kidding me? Disqualify me for putting him down twice. But hey, it was a good time. Flavor Flav said my name. That's all I gotta say. That was cool. That was good.
Yeah, no doubt.
And celebrity boxing, it isn't only celebrities fighting each other. It's a whole bunch of things. We actually have a roster of guys that actually fight celebrities, and then we have the celebrities that fight each other. It could be a number of different things, but it's a whole experience. You come to one of our events and you experience what it feels like to either watch a celebrity, be a celebrity, see two celebrity fights, and enjoy it all.
We give people their 15 minutes. The celebrities get their 16th minute.
Exactly.
And I'm getting my 17th minute.
Yeah. So people are Andy Warhol, right?
Yeah, no doubt. So I want to give you kudos too, my friend. You keep it up, keep doing what you're doing, and we always say once you come to the show, you're a friend to the show, so you're always welcome to come back, my friend.
Thank you, sir. I would love to. I would love to.
Absolutely. All right, come on. What's up, my guy? Holla
Get
at
him,
me,
big
man.
champ.
What's up, man?
What's good? What's
Yeah,
good? Tell us your story. Give us your story.
I box, play ball, football, all that. Me and Dame box years coming up. But, to keep it on celebrity boxing, it isn't just about celebrities and boxing. Dame give people a second chance in life.
That's right.
The people that missed their shot or thought they missed their shot. So he find them, say, come on, let's get your shot in there.
Yeah.
Let's try to fulfill that dream, that fantasy you thought you missed.
Yeah.
And me, myself, I do parole living. You know what I'm saying? So I teach them credit literacy, and I make them homeowners and entrepreneurs.
I love that.
So, so me and Dane, we kind of on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Giving people that second shot or that shot they never had.
Yeah, for sure.
So, celebrity boxing is more than just go see a fight. These people really living a dream.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure.
So that's what he's doing, his everyday life, giving
Thank you.
people a second shot.
One of the things they say is, when you're in it, right? When you're in it, especially as, CEO, founder, creator, you don't necessarily see what you're doing, right? So because you're on the outside, not necessarily on the outside, but just with respect to him, right? What do you see, with, the growth of celebrity boxing and where it can be with respect to Damon? Yeah.
I mean, where it can be is where it's at right now. I mean, it's the only thing, it's the top. You know? But, as far as the world and getting them networks and cool, it's worldwide, So when Dame come up with his ideas, I mean, it's God, right?
Yeah.
So you think about something, when you think about it, that means it's time for it.
That's right.
So if you react on it, it happens. You know what I'm saying? So you talking about celebrity boxing, the world screams celebrity boxing.
Yeah, that's right.
So where can they go from there? It's gonna go keep giving people bigger and bigger shots and bigger chances, and open up bigger and bigger doors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
So
for
that's where it's at. But as far as
Thank you.
Dame, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I said, man, I don't want to hear that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you recognize what you're doing. Let's look at the positive. Let's look at the positive side. You're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So we can't get bigger if you're doing it. It's already big.
That's right. That's right.
I'll be honest with you, I needed the show tonight because I'll be honest with you, I'm so freaking motivated, man.
That's what's up.
I want to feel this. I'm ready to make it. You open some more doors. Like just having these guys. Like it's weird. Everything's meant for a reason. You guys showed up here. Where's it gone out? And just seeing, you guys like awesome. You ladies, Charles, man. Charles,
That's my brother for real.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, we
But
fight like crazy.
yeah. No, we do. But Charles, I never pay him to do security, but I have to start paying him. No, he's the man, though. Everybody loves him. And just seeing you guys, like, this is a motivational show. Like, seeing you still at, like, how many people try to do their podcast, try to do this, but they don't follow through? Like, how many years you been in it now?
I always got to go to Lauren with that one. I don't know. Too long.
17.
And you guys all been together since?
For the
This
most,
is crazy. Come on. Now we got to get this. We got to get this agent. We got to get you out there. You guys are. This is a real show, man. Like, no, because the questions you ask is every question that you always. I'm like, people always ask me to come on, but I'm like, I just don't feel like talking about celebrity boxing anymore. I want to talk more, but they don't know how to do it. So you know how to do it with me. You know what I mean? And nah, man, this is great. Really, I'm so happy for you guys.
Oh man,
Yeah, we might got to do a celebrity boxing podcast.
there you go.
We got the best podcast.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, I do my own thing now. Like where I interview people, I just give them a shot. We talk about their life. I'm not you. You know what I mean?
No, I ain't talking about that. We might get a podcast match.
I love it. I love
it. Podcast.
Yeah, that's good.
I love it. No doubt.
Hey, who's better for real?
I know that's right. We talk weekly, ain't scared. We ain't scared, but
Absolutely.
no doubt. But no, generally, I we love you like family, man,
Yeah.
and it's good to see where you're going with this. What's next for celebrity boxing? What's next for you?
Just right now, I'm really working on my own brand right now. Like, my personal stuff, the little podcast, the Celebrity Boxing Challenge show. I'm just trying it out. It's funny things, but guess what? It's content. People want to watch it. So it's like, I'm just hoping it all works. And honestly, I just want to keep rolling and thanking God, staying in shape, inspire people to be, just to go after the goals and dreams, man, because really it's right in front of you. It's up to you if you want to make it happen. No, I'm sick of excuses. Like, I'm sick of someone saying, oh, well, I can't do this. Oh, this person did this or said that. Come on, stop. Then don't talk to that person. Go somewhere else. Go, just be yourself. Sometimes, like when I said about the jail thing, I needed that time because I wrote my book in jail. Like I needed that. You need your own time. You need your self-care, And that's it.
Yeah, you got to get another book, man, because that was your first chapter.
Will you write this one for me? I need help. I need help, man.
We'll write it. Yeah, absolutely. We got you. We got
can do it all, man.
I know some people that can, take care of it. But, people need to know the story after the story. This is your next chapter, and all you do is building,
No, without a doubt, because I wrote it up to a certain point when I did Marvin Hagler Jr. versus Sugar Ray Leonard Jr. I was paid a lot of money, and it didn't come off, and I had to reimburse it. Long story short, because I went to jail, and by making that mistake, it's like that's where it was. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy that I had to do that to do it all. You know what I mean? So people need time in life, but just never quit, never surrender. A billionaire told me this. Bart Bladstein told me this, and honestly, so I got to tell you that story too. Sorry to keep touching you, but you're the woman. So, but the bottom line is, I'm telling you, like, I woke up one night, and Bart Bladstein is a big real estate guy. He owns a Showboat Hotel. Knew me for 20 years and involved my career. So he's like, man, I saw this story about you in the paper. I was like, he's like, man, I'm so proud of you, man. I want you to keep doing stuff at Showboat, whatever you need. And I want you to always remember these words: never quit, never surrender. And that just, man, I had tears in my eyes. I was like, they were strong words. That's heavy, And Bart's my man. He's not a guy who gives you money, but he's worth billions, but he gives that knowledge. You don't want a guy, you don't ask guys like that for money anyway. If your guy has money, you don't ask guys for money. You don't do that. But the knowledge, never quit, never surrender, are words that are so strong.
Wow. Yeah, that's heavy. That, we even thinking about that, because I'm going to tell you, it's been some times. I mean, we still hanging together, but it's been some times where he's like, I don't know, it's, maybe
keep going. You're already 17 years in. Do you understand it's going to happen? Like, I know it is. I know it is.
It's all the test.
Yeah.
Oh, I really want it.
Yeah. Now we here.
Look at Howard Stern. Listen, how many I've been on the show 100 times, whatever, but there's a guy, no one believed it, kept going. You guys are right. You're already set.
No doubt.
You just, where do you want to get? Like, what's your goal of this?
That's interesting. I think our goal, we used to,
because this is bigger than just Philly. It is.
Yeah, absolutely. People say that, we love Philly. This is our home base, and we're proud of Philadelphia.
Atlanta.
Atlanta. We thought about Atlanta, Miami, LA, of course. We have. We've been thinking North Carolina. They saying that's another new, when you talk about Charlotte, and but for us it's just whatever door opens, we kicking in and we want to jump right through it.
But it's so unique that you have stayed together as a team for 17 years.
It's been
that's pretty badass.
It's been long. It's been a long time. Oh, it's been that long? Yeah, it's been that long. Jeez.
Well, yeah, it was longer than that.
Since we talk weekly, not talk to talk though, but we talk weekly. It's been a long, it's been a long time. Interesting, but we just every day just tick, and we just do it again. We come up, we just do it again and do it again, and a lot of people say, when did they're just finding it, so they just no, we've been doing this a long time, and we try to keep it fresh, stay current with the things that's going on, and maybe we do need an agent. Maybe that's one of the things you gotta talk to one of your friends. Like, I know this, we talk weekly. No doubt, because we've been talking about that. So, before I let you leave, right, you got to tell us a few things. One is with celebrity boxing, right? If it was not even celebrity boxing, because you're bigger than that. If knowing what you know now, if you knew then, right? What would what would be?
No, when? No, when?
You know, any time. You know,
Well,
knowing what you know now.
That's another
then,
thing.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what would that be? What do you think you would change?
I would never have taken advantage of life. I never would have had a drink. I would have wanted my girlfriend or the girlfriend or whoever I was with. I would have been more respectful of it.
Right.
Just everything. I would have took my dad out when he was 70 years old and said, you know, come on, man, let's go out. I was like, Dad, man, I got a girl, man. Then I'm thinking, like, man, if I went and took that guy out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know, I miss that guy with all my heart. He was one of those old school guys. And my mom, I wish I didn't have a tight relationship with her because when she got hurt, I was so young and she lived with different people. We didn't bond. And, you know, to this day, it's like tough because my mom was in a wheelchair just like this. But she ended up, she was never quit, never surrender person because she went to college and she actually did, you know, drawings like flowers on with her. She put the flower like, I don't know, so put in their hand and she and she like do this. And, you know, if I, like, the crazy thing is, like, so I see these numbers 6'6", and I was like, man, I always see this number 6'6". What's this? And I'm sorry, I'm not being superstitious, but
no, for sure.
6'6" means, you know, people are overlooking you and all your family. I was like, damn, man. And every time I see that, I pray and you know, I'm so thankful, man. And that's why probably it didn't work out with me with business people a lot because I love life so much and I wanted to help people and I wanted to help myself and make things work. And I never took it that way. So when you say look back then, what I know now, man, yeah, it would have been different. But then maybe I wouldn't have been with my kids. Maybe I won't be here. Maybe I won't be hanging out with you guys.
No,
so
for sure.
You know what I mean?
But
it is crazy though, and they're strong words.
Yeah.
What we have done then, if you knew now, you know, like, those are words, man. Like, because, like, listen, you know, you have kids and they're younger, and you just want to make sure they don't get a DUI, make a stupid mistake, get in a fight, and my son knocks someone out and goes to jail. Like, I don't want that to happen. I don't want the guy to fight it. Like, I mean, like, yeah, you just think of life, man. I just hope everybody would really, anybody would understand what we're saying here, is just to wake up and understand, live that life most of it. Be a smile, breathe that air in, and just be like, go walk down the street. You know what I mean?
That's right.
You know,
man. Yeah.
Are there any celebrities that you just like wish you never put together? Like, why I should have never put these two together?
Well, you know what's funny? So I did a fight with Tanya Harding in Fort Lauderdale. She fought here, sold it. I was like, damn, man, I'm gonna kill it in Fort Lauderdale, right? Because it was the talk of Fort Lauderdale. So she was taking on the drag queen of Miami, right? Daisy D. So I just started dating my son's mom at the time. I was like, damn, this is great. I can impress her, you know what I mean? So I was like, all hyped up. I take her down there. We're there, press conference. Tanya Harding comes up to me. She goes, it says, blah, 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 blah. I said, I'm not fighting. I said, what are you talking about? What's wrong? You never told me, you never said that was a guy. You didn't know it. You didn't know that drag queen was a guy. What? Hold on, what? So it just got crazy. But other than that, that's probably I don't know. Maybe hold it. Then Lauren, maybe. What year was this? This 2004. Yeah, no. But hold it. Well, I did the Hollywood Mistresses because I love Tiger Woods. So maybe I had Tiger Woods mistress fought Jesse James mistress, the girl with the tattoos that messed up Sandra Bullock's marriage. Maybe those two. And we had Tanya. We also had Joey Buttafuoco fought Amy Fisher's husband.
Yeah, that's funny.
Coolio fought. You know, Coolio fought for me.
Yeah,
you know, God rest his soul, man. It's crazy. Like the content we have is crazy. I gotta get that tape. But I did Coolio's fight. He fought the kid from Baywatch and got beat.
Wow. Yeah.
But Screech. Who?
Was it Jeremy?
Jeremy Jackson. Yeah. Jeremy Jackson.
What about
It's crazy. Some of these legends like Rodney King, Screech on Saved by the Bell, Aaron Carter, and Coolio. They all died. Holy crap! That's some 4 big names right there.
Wow. Yeah. That's
and I could tell stories about that. It's crazy. Like
Dennis Rodman was around for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean he wasn't with us. We're just talking.
Michael Blackson?
That's my man. Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
is are you setting anything up for him?
Well, we signed an agreement. Blackson is unbelievable, man. Blackson.
And he's Philly too.
Mother sucker. Yeah. He's a funny guy.
Mother sucker.
Yeah. He and honestly, he's a real Philly guy. He's like, we spent some time together, but he doesn't want to fight. We were gonna try to do this roast in a ring. We were talking about but,
That would be cool.
but
Yeah.
he was calling out everybody from Eddie Murphy to that leprechaun, Cat Williams. You know, he says,
That's funny.
yeah. But I'm gonna tell you about. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go.
Blackson wants to fight somebody.
Yeah.
He knows. I know his nephew very
Yeah.
well.
But Blackson's an icon. I'm going to be honest here.
he
We
is.
were walking down the street in Wilmington, Delaware. The SEPTA buses were stopping. Oh, I just want to picture the drivers. So people are coming out. Damn, and I never happened with me with any celebrity. You know what I mean? And it was really cool though. But Blackson was good, and who else do I have signed? I don't know. I have people signed right now, but it's like, how am I going to execute it? Like, so Blackson, him fighting is like, you really want to see Blackson fight, or I can see doing the whatchamacallit, the roast in the ring. But
Yeah.
who else?
That's
Who else do I
funny.
have signed? I don't know. I mean, you know, I got to see. We'll see with the celebrity challenge. So, are you gonna call someone out? Come on, who do you want to? Who would you want to fight, Charles? What celebrity do you want to challenge out?
That's funny.
Hold on, let me do this on live real fast.
Oh
Let me
man.
do this on live.
Charles, didn't you box?
I
did?
I did a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah.
Let's just do our thing. Let's do our thing, right?
Man.
Hold on, let me just do it real fast. Hold it. Hold on. Hold it. Let me,
Oh man.
am I doing this? Oh shoot! Hold on. Let's see.
That's funny.
I want to do this one time.
I'm the same way.
Who would you call out?
What
Live on the We Talk Weekly Show, Celebrity Boxing Challenge. I'm here with Charles Gregory. Charles, what celebrity will you want to challenge to a celebrity boxing match?
I want you, Blackston, mother sucker. I want you, mother sucker. I want you, mother sucker. Come over here. Yeah.
Oh, man, Michael Blackson, are you stepping up?
Come on, holler. That's funny. That's funny. Blackson, my guy, though. You know, he's from Philly. Shout out to Blackson. You know,
he's great,
yeah,
man.
That's my guy. Though,
That
yeah.
dude sells out everywhere you go. He is awesome, man. He's great, man. So in one day, we're all over TMZ. We set up a fight, signed the contract. What else did we do? And he got the celebrity boxing honorary belt. Everything in one day, and I haven't seen him since. Funny, like we signed everything with Mike. Champ. So he meets me in Springfield, Pennsylvania. We went to Springfield Diner. Everybody's coming up to him, right? Long story short, we're like, shoot, man, I'm about to do the belt right now too. So I had some guy shoot down, got the belt for me, brought it back. So we signed the contract. We agreed to everything else. I gave him the celebrity boxing honorary belt all outside the place, and I never saw him again. We did a podcast with him. We did celebrity boxing podcast with him. That was it. But he was great, man. That guy is something else.
Right, Blackston's got 2 opponents that don't take it on.
Come on.
Right now.
You guys might have to battle it out. The winner fights Blackson. Let's do that.
And Spark and I will be card girls for that.
I love it. Yes. The queen.
That's funny.
3 minutes, probably.
Let's do it.
We can slap tap in 3
He
minutes.
slap tap 3 minutes. I hear you. That's my guy right there. But let's we only got a couple minutes left. I do want to get give like your friends kudos, man, your brothers kudos, because I appreciate you for supporting this guy and holding him down, and he needs y'all. He needs y'all. Keep because if he's always watching his 12, who watching his 6, right? That's real. You know what I'm saying?
He knows we got his 6.
That's what's up.
Especially these 2 right here.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He knows we got his 6.
Yeah.
We've been around for long enough, and he knows who's going to
For sure. So I
Champ,
appreciate
Champ
you
is the
guys,
man, though. Like,
Yeah.
Josh is it's just ironic how this is a meeting you probably never see. Josh, me, and Champ, right? It's always me and Champ and Deucer. So Champ's just been like one of those guys. Is like the big teddy bear. He can fight though. He's the guy you don't want to mess with, right? Like, he walks guys around. He has that great smile. And why do you ask Champ who the worst celebrity he worked with was?
Who was it? Who was your worst celebrity?
Come on, say
he
it.
said, so who was the worst celebrity you worked with?
So really, truthfully, I used to be a professional bodyguard. So I bodyguard every celebrity out here. Except these newcomers. The worst celebrity I'll probably bodyguard. No, ain't none of them. None of them worse. You know what I mean? None of them worse. None of them worse. No, none of them worse. But let me say,
Your most challenging. How about we say challenging? And how about that?
The most challenging.
Yeah, who's the most difficult? Just difficult.
Yeah.
Difficult to deal with. Who made you go look for some brown M&Ms? None of them.
None of them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, really none.
Come on, I'm going to tell it for you if you don't. I know you know who I'm going to say. No, I'm just joking.
None. They was all good.
Well, hold it. Tell at least one story when Peter Guns and Cisco Rosado wouldn't come out. He had to talk Cisco into coming out.
Cisco came. Cisco quit. Cisco said, "Man, I'm the star. Y'all paying attention to too many people." Matter of fact, you know what? I ain't doing this fight the night of the show. I ain't even doing this fight.
Wow.
Right? Cisco said, "Man, y'all gonna treat me like royalty. I ain't coming." Matter of fact,
that was crazy, man.
so
That
left. I had to go get him. That's my man. That's my guy. He come back.
Oh, man.
They played his music 4 times that night.
Man, that's good.
4 times and he didn't come
Cisco
out.
great. He great, dude.
He said, I ain't coming out, huh? I want to,
Cisco
actually won.
Oh, that's
my
dope.
guy.
Yeah, that's dope. I want to give a shout out real quick to Rob Lasson, because he's shouting you out big, heavy. He said the man, the legend.
My man.
Yeah, he said the people's champ, Philly's champ, stick and move. He said, shout out to us. He said, Rockin' We Talk Weekly. Thanks for the shout out, Damon, and 106.5. Keep on keeping on. No, for
Thank
sure.
you.
Absolutely. So, one more question for you. 2 more actually.
Yes.
Who inspires you? Like, when rappers, they say they got, they might listen to Hov or they might listen to somebody makes them want to rap, right?
Yeah.
And so who do you think about that makes you want to do what you do?
I honestly, my kids. I swear, my
no
son.
doubt. Okay.
Every day. That's like I'm probably a wild guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
All I'm worried about is like making sure my kids do the right thing.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to make big money. So, that's all coming. And, and really just having good people around me. Like, honestly, like, he's a good guy, but I don't hang with him.
Yeah.
But Champ, like, we have dinners. Deuce is another guy I've known for a while. Like, and it's real. It's real talk, though, because in reality, I don't hang with anybody. I'm a loner. I'm a loner. I don't date really right now. I'm just I'm so focused on making this thing, like,
Good.
The legacy, and hopefully I find the right woman. You know what I mean? I was hoping to come to the show and find the right one. No, I'm joking. I'm just playing that. But just man, and just being able to come on like cool shows. Like I don't want to come in the show and be like, what should I say? It feels. Sure. I feel like we can go out all night and we're just gonna keep talking. So.
No doubt. If it was one thing that you would tell someone who's watching who had challenges and stuff, what would you tell them?
No matter what, no matter how tough the day is, no matter how dark the day is, how you feel you're not going to get through that day, if you keep pushing and keep fighting, you're going to see that light at the end of the tunnel without a doubt. Like again, I want to say this with the stupid mistake, jail. And I haven't brought up jail since probably the last time I was here.
I know.
But the jail thing, it was, when I was in there, it was like, holy shit, is this going to end? Like, am I ever going to? But it gets out. There's time keeps going. So just understand, just keep fighting. Your goals, dreams are going to happen.
Yeah. This is my last question that I ask everyone. I threw them a curveball with this. What's the one thing that no one else knows about you? You're going to have to dig deep, right? No one else knows about you that you got to dig deep and tell us today. We talk.
I love we talk. With you. one thing. I guess I'm a loner, man. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are like a lot of people when I'm out, people come up. It's cool. It's like fun. I love that. But really, I'm a loner. You know what I mean? Like I'm a visionary. I work like I have a little office, but I work my car is my office. I'm in my car working. I'm thinking maybe another thing. I'm really caring because I really want to. I love treating women like queens. I really do. Like you live and learn, and there's not a lot of things. So there you go.
I know that. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Man. So I wanna continue to thank you, one, for coming on the show again. You know, and you're always welcome to come to the show. We Talk Weekly. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming. You know, thank you for supporting this gentleman right here.
Best,
absolutely.
It's funny because me and you were friends. Man. Like
100.
I saw you that one day, and it's amazing how you never know where you're gonna be. If I wasn't there, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah,
how crazy.
Like his interview.
I got code. We got
cool.
a few of them. Yeah, we got it. Yep, and we'll make sure that because we'll probably chop this up and throw this out within the next couple of days, so and tag you in it and everything. But we just want to continue to wish you the best, man.
Always,
and,
man.
Off the success and I mean our little old platform, whatever we can do. We support you.
I love you
100%,
guys.
man.
You know that. I don't gotta tell you, but I don't want to come back until I hit it big one more time. I want to
for sure.
Give me one more year, right? Because let's come back this time next year. How's that?
That's right. That's right.
Because it's going to motivate me for 2024 to have a couple deals. You know?
For sure.
And I want to do the same thing.
There you go. No doubt. No
doubt.
All right. No doubt. It's a deal. It's a deal.
Definitely.
Let's sign it. Let's sign it up, right?
Yeah.
No doubt. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, real quick, how can everybody get in contact with you, find out all that good old stuff?
Well, just officialcelebrityboxing.com is the best thing. I mean, I'm on Instagram, celebrityboxing1, but, officialcelebrityboxing.com to get on board.
No doubt. Officialcelebrityboxing.com.
Yes, sir.
Yes, get on board. We got to talk more about that that metaverse thing. I want you to really push that
You can watch it now on the American New Network. Download the app, America NU Network. It's Dame Dash's network. You can check it out now.
There you go.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. It's something big. I think you got something there. Yeah, the one and only. Make history with that.
True.
Definitely history with that. Yep.
Floyd's mad. They're all mad. They all got mad at me. I swear. They did. It was really weird.
We need a celebrity boxing NFT next. That's next. Gotta get one.
We got to talk about this stuff.
No doubt.
We should really talk about this stuff. Seriously.
No,
You always motivated that. Right now, listen.
Yeah.
Hold it. Everybody said, they rolled out Bitcoin Rodney, right? Yeah. Go look at Bitcoin right now. It's up like 10,000 points in the last week, man. Like Bitcoin Rodney knows what he was doing. Like
Bitcoin gonna hit 100.
Yeah.
No, and it's crazy. Like
Bitcoin Rodney knows, right?
Yeah, I got to borrow $1 million off him to try to put this in. I got to do this.
$10 million.
It's going to happen.
We get it.
It's going to happen. It's going to. Yeah, it's a little bearish right now, but if we're going to hit another bull run, trust me, I believe it. It's definitely coming.
It's coming every 3 years.
There you go.
Next year, the third year, next year.
There you go. Boom, right? Get on it early,
February.
There you go. And so, but I want to thank you for coming to the show, my friend.
Pleasure.
And we all got to get some pictures before we leave out. And so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your boy Charles Gregory with the beautiful
Lauren Sizzle.
and the beautiful. And this is We Talk Weekly after the talk on WPP MLP Philadelphia 106.5 FM. We Talk Weeklies after the